Jonesy.
That's so weird.
Shout out Letty. Shout out Letty.
Pick somebody you want to shout out.
Shout out Letty.
I'll shout out Charity.
Okay.
Charity B.
All the Vanessas and Amandas.
Gaming with Roxy.
Hey.
Lovely Blue.
Rachel.
Been through, been thorough.
Madison.
That is the best name on here.
Yeah, because we've been thorough.
Who is Velma?
X.
Why you said like that? Yeah, what's up, Velma? Welcome.
Like me.
Yeah.
I know, I like it.
X.
What's up with y'all, man? Welcome to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
I'm Zach.
I'm Mary Jane Uzumaki. I'm sorry.
I'm Julio.
I know the vibes. I seen the picture. I seen the thumbnail. Y'all know why y'all here.
Why?
XG, girl gang, dance practice. This was a bop when we listened to it, man. If y'all better be subscribed, man. We do a lot of XG like content here. Make sure y'all jump on the Patreon. We're gonna be getting into some more stuff on there. Very interested to see this though. So no long talk. We can jump into this and have a conversation when we are done.
Gang, gang. It's already giving the vibe.
Oh, she sing too.
It's a fever Abaya.
Hey. I thought she said, "Bitch, you can't match." She said. I like that beat switch when that was like, and I like that when they get an A. Hey. You. That's my part. It's lit. Women, the baddest. Women.
That was the best part.
XG didn't come to play. If you a redeemer, hit that subscribe button today.
Bars.
Because me and my squad is the hottest. Nah, but on some real shit, like I really bang with XG. I don't think it's too many people that are seeing them when it comes to any of. Get out of here. Yeah. At this point, the vocals are very much slept on with this group. I also feel like, well, I guess you couldn't say the rap line is slept on, because people, they literally go viral and shit. But to me, it's just more so a situation where I feel like their song view should match the talent. To me, like a top 5 girl group, top 3 girl group, they transcend K-pop and everything like that. And when you hear the music be sounding like something that should be at like 300 million views, and sometimes it doesn't like equate. And I want that to change for them. But as it pertains to this dance practice, I thought it was smooth. To me, it's something about women dancing, and when I see a chair or a mirror, it like instantly is like nostalgic.
Pleasure principle.
Yeah, it's almost a little Janet Jackson, Pleasure Principle, and then just quintessential girl stuff.
Like flash dance and shit like that.
Yeah, it's even little shit. I don't know. It brings me back to like that Adventures in Babysitting feel. When she was like in the room just kind of dancing. And then he gets me. But yeah, I don't know why it's just that's like nostalgic. So as soon as like you see chairs and shit, it's like okay, you're about to be standing on them, using them as props, dancing and everything else, and it just works. They have like a certain bop and a vibe to them. I almost want to call it like a swag elegance, where it's like it's real like swaggy. It's
So natural.
trendy. It's natural. It's strong too. You know, how, like a lot of people try to like I don't want to say force strong, independent like women empowerment like kind of down your throat. This is when it's done at like such an elite level, when it feels just so like authentic and real, and it doesn't feel try hard. It feels like it's just kind of the natural essence.
Natty.
Yeah, and it's just I fuck with this, man.
I'm not gonna lie, I keep leaning forward because it's kind of weird that before we started shooting this, we just had a sneaker conversation. I'm really trying to think. I think those are Barclays. That they all have them Barclays.
They
'Cause
all
it's
have
something
them.
Nikes, yes. And I can't figure it out.
Because at first I thought there was clear foam posits
Yeah,
at first.
That's why I thought they were
Yeah,
phones.
it is like
I thought they were phones.
But I can't really tell because it's kind of a bubble at the bottom.
But
Or
I
shots.
don't think they are
they
phones.
shots?
No, they look.
They look too fat for shots.
Yeah.
So like
They're definitely not shocks. I can't tell, but it's kind of weird if there's something that we were just talking about less than 45 minutes ago. But this was actually dope. I love their formations and the transitions with the chair. Having the chairs definitely makes it more difficult because you have to time it, and they timed it perfectly. The step overs, the pick up, sit down, the angles of where the chairs were at. They had to know each placement of the chair. That made this 10 times better. Song, fire. I like it. It's definitely a dope dance practice. Gang gang. Like the ending is my favorite part. That's just fire. You can see the attitude in this. And seeing females' attitudes in their dance makes their dance also 10 times better. Because you can see the emotion behind it or their feelings behind it.
I love the cadence. I feel like I've heard it before. Sounds like you didn't fucking hear. Don't lie to them.
I like this a lot. Honestly, you know, I feel the same way as you guys. It's just I never really heard an XG song that I haven't liked, to be honest. They're just different, you know. They're just all of them are confident. They all, you know, kill. They just are almost perfect to me, to be honest. I feel like they hop in different lanes. They don't do the same thing every song. They step out of their comfort zone.
That Adidas on fire.
And to be honest, they look comfortable in everything. So I like this. Did
It's
you guys
fire.
already listen to the actual like song, like video?
I think you did too.
Remember?
the first time I heard
I
this.
feel like this is the first time I heard it.
This group.
For Girl Gang, no, I think a couple people said I could be wrong.
Unless you played it at the house or something.
When whoever was there when we did the reaction, it was only the color coded that was like available at the time.
Yeah, I think I seen
Well, if I did hear it, but my second time around here, I really like this song. This dance was fun. It was sexy. Simple, but yet, what's the word I'm looking for? Challenging, maybe? I don't know. I liked it.
Complex.
Yeah.
This song was cool. My My favorite part was the choreo. Of course, they killed it because it was just so natural for them. You know what I mean? You can not help but be a fan. You know what I mean? You could tell they're just grooving. That was flawless for me. So yeah, that was my favorite part. But when it comes to the song itself, it wasn't there for me. Like, they're good. Don't get me wrong. I like some of the hook itself, but other than that, there was just enough spark to the song for me. I think it's the first time I ever heard them. But I was asking him, but this is going to be a song that I would show somebody for the first time. But
It wasn't the first time you heard them though. If we played a couple Jones like in a row for you, literally, well, I don't know if the Tippy Toes joint. If I replay something, you're gonna be like, I heard it.
You definitely heard
I
it.
don't remember them. I don't know.
I think you was here.
Not during a reaction
You
though,
were here
just
for-
on some off camera
okay,
shit.
Okay.
You was here for the choreo battle?
Mm. That's funny because
Oh.
there's making me want to hit the other joints just to see if he
Shout out
knew
to them.
anything else.
They're
and shit.
talented, man. I fuck with them. It's just it wasn't for me. Shout out to the choreo gang.
He made
I thought the video was really well, not to overstate it. Choreo was very simple but very complex at the same time. Love the use of the chair as a prop. It creates another element of things that could possibly go wrong, and still executed very cleanly. To echo the sentiment that it was being said earlier, they are very confident, and it's not fake and it's not false. It's like throughout and constant. Even when you watch people in the background moving from one point to the next, it's not like, oh, we're going to quick walk and then when we get to our spot, we're going to turn on the sass, we're going to turn on the swag. It's like throughout, no matter what they're doing, they always have that same swag throughout the choreography from the beginning to the end. And it's just like, you can just tell that's kind of who they are. And shout out to the record label for instilling that in them, to giving them the confidence to like, yo, no matter what you do, no matter where you go, when you go out there, you are the baddest female group on stage, and that's how they kind of carry themselves. Whether that's true or not, whether you believe it or not, they believe it, and that's the important part. And you can kind of see it in their performance. I just thought it was fire. I thought it was very well done.
I think that's probably why I said challenging is because of the chair. The chair may look simple and like easy, but wrong move, it's a wrap.
Yeah, that thing
Like
slid,
when,
especially walking on it. If
like
it
1
slid,
second
boom,
can mess it up.
Yeah.
Somebody forgets to place their chair down real quick.
That's
It
a wrap.
messes the whole thing up.
Yeah.
or they're trying to move around it without looking at it, they trip over it, or they kick it and fall into something. Like anything can happen. The more you use props, the harder it is because anything can happen in those props. And you see it with top hats, canes, anything like that. Anything that's not on the body is very
It adds a
it's
level of
another
difficulty.
element.
For sure.
Nah, I'm on the same type time as y'all. At this point, I'm really just waiting for like a full body of work from them for real.
Like,
Yeah, just because like we've seen them body everything. We talked about Tippy Toes. I love Mascara. Shooting Stars, left, right.
Yep.
I don't even need to tell y'all about the ciphers. I'm pretty sure.
That's why I really think
Nothing.
Julio heard this. When he wasn't here for the reaction, like you said, I think you heard one of the ciphers. Because we was playing it here.
behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I almost want to go as far as to say like some of our biggest reactions, or at least one of our biggest reactions on this entire channel, outside of BTS, is XG. I'm gonna confirm that real quick. Yep. The first group outside of BTS on our channel, Shooting Star, is 5 months ago, almost 90,000 views. So, they real, man, and a lot of people here fuck with them, obviously, and a lot of people around the world fuck with them. I'm just such a big fan of them that I get a little bit of frustrated because you'll look, and sometimes I just want some of this excellence really to match up with what's going on. Redeemers now, since we got technology to show y'all everything. Yeah, you just looking and you just like, man, this not enough. This not enough.
24 minutes?
Yeah, like the cipher is crazy. It's not enough. As a fact, let's jump.
Wow, I actually didn't know their views was like that.
Let's jump on that shit.
So
Like,
you think it's that their fan base isn't coming back and repeat streaming, or
Yeah, and I mean the thing is and stuff is
Like,
that
you don't kind of want that either.
no, but the thing too is like I don't scoff at anybody having like 10 million views. I think that's a big deal and a big accomplishment. But you know, when I'm looking at 47, 46, this is a group I feel like should be like in 100 million, 200 million. And I mean, they'll probably grow to that. I know people are probably going to be like, well, you know, it's only been,
Give it time.
you know,
About a year.
only but so much time. I want to say 2021.
Yeah, because Tippy Toes has been out a year, a quote unquote a year ago. We're in that year, I'm not sure, but so that might be 2022.
Mm-hmm.
2022.
Yeah. 2022?
Yep.
Early 2022?
March 18th.
Yeah, you've heard this before, though.
Yeah, I think I did.
You definitely heard that.
I think I did.
You
Wow.
definitely heard that.
I'll wait for the drop. Oh, definitely. Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, maybe I should.
Follow like a choo-choo train.
What was the cipher when it was me and you? It was me, you, Kay, and Mary Jane. And you played the cipher another day. I feel like he heard that one also.
The
It was
cipher or freestyle?
this cipher when it was on top of the. Was it a bus?
That was nothing.
That's nothing.
Yeah, that one.
You didn't hear
You didn't hear this
I
one?
don't know.
I swear we just played this around the building. He
I
was
don't
there.
remember the beat, dog.
I think probably was.
So this turned into another reaction. Nothing. Nothing.
I like how she kind of set the table for the whole.
She said, wildin' out like carrying a cannon.
That's crazy. Oh my god.
Back.
2 liters of the party or something?
Oldest and youngest?
Yeah, leader and youngest.
Leader and youngest, I think. Buckethead. Should delivery. This bar right here. Fat artillery. With your weak energy. Asian with attitude.
Okay.
He's like, okay. Alphas, I think, is the fan base, if I'm not mistaken. The fandom. Niggas like no, but he 6'9". But I think they make kind of the same music. But let the beat. Which is funny because Armani obviously hit his joint too. So see, Redeemers, you got 2 reactions. Didn't even know you were getting that out of us. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with XG. I kind of just want a little bit more from them.
How like
Fresh in my mind.
consistent is the work? How consistent do they put like stuff out?
Pretty consistent.
It's like, is it more consistent than others per se?
I guess I would gauge K-pop to where, like, if you have maybe like 4 major comebacks for the year, I consider that pretty consistent.
So maybe not like a New Jeans because they're really
Like one
consistent.
every quarter? in a way.
But they're probably in between. They probably drive definitely way more than Blackpink, obviously. I want to say maybe more than twice, but less than New Jeans.
Okay.
And maybe somebody like the Seraphim might drop maybe equal or a little.
So it's
bit
legit,
more.
like Nick said.
Yeah.
Probably just waiting for that
Waiting
one
for the pop.
project. Yeah.
Right. It's weird.
Do you think they found their sound?
I think they can do anything.
Right.
Not even being funny. Never mind. I'm not gonna make that comment. But all I'm gonna say is I feel like they got way more sounds than a couple other people that we just was naming.
'Cause that's the only thing I wonder, when artists take forever to
Respectful.
drop a album or a project, are they still figuring out who they are or what sound they're trying to go for?
I don't know.
Per se on their
label.
first.
Like the label. But
That could be it sometimes.
they
as well.
got freestyles and other shit. And yeah, my comment will be more so focused on them and not other groups. I think they're doing everything that they need to do. I've never been like, oh my God, it's been 6 months and we haven't heard nothing from like XG. It's really more so like, I guess like they drop him whenever they feel like dropping. And it's a party every time they drop, so.
I think it also depends on how much legs the song prior to it has. So like Tippy Toe probably had a nice little run.
Yeah,
Legs ran
definitely.
pretty far.
That guy just
So, you know, I'm not going to drop another song to take away from the steam of something that still has legs.
But then wouldn't you want to keep that momentum up
You
as
do,
well?
but it's almost like,
From that.
you ever take pain medicine?
They did
You know how
the.
they say take it every 8 hours, but you know what? It's supposed to take it every 8 hours. It's supposed to take it every 6.5. So that way, by the time the first one wear off, the second one
It
kicks
kicks
in.
in.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm going off of like numbers and shit, Tippy Toes was the debut. It's 26 million. They second single after that was Mascara at almost 47 million. They almost doubled up
Yeah.
off of
They went
just
upwards.
you went like upwards. The single after that has a couple more million views with Shooting Star, and then left right is about to be kind of right behind that.
Not to mention the ciphers, not to mention the mixtapes, not to mention everything that's like quote unquote unauthorized. You know what I mean?
And in fairness too, man, let's call a spade a spade. I'd rather every 4 months you drop something hot than drop some lukewarm shit three times in a row. You know, because some groups do that where it's just
They
like
can burn
enough
it up.
just to get you, be like, all right, yo, we good for 2 months. Like, versus like, yo, every time we drop this shit about to be pandemic.
That Loki can burn a group out. Just keep dropping. And then, like you said, if they drop 3 men, that one pop joint
3
might be
men.
like, all right, it was cool, but you need 3 more of these to make people forget about those other bad 3.
So fine.
Right, like, that's something new.
Because ain't nothing worse than like when your faves drop and it's just like, versus like you can genuinely see our XG reactions and it'd be like, all reactions aren't the same. Yeah, y'all anything else that y'all want to add?
Our reactions matter.
All reactions matter.
I mean, like you said, there's nothing worse than trying to expect a reaction and it just don't hit. And some of that is us because we have high standards for some of these groups, but like XG is one of the groups that we do have high standards for and they never miss. So it kind of makes you look at other groups like, okay, I need to do the same thing.
That's why I said what I said as far as like any zone that I've ever seen them in a lane, they were always comfortable and never felt cringy. They were just always confident. So it's really hard for me to think about what can't they do, especially they all fire when it comes to rapping and stuff.
They write their own shit. They sing better than people. They rap better than people. They dance way better than people. They swag is unchecked. Like they really have a certain aura with them. They move a certain way. They give bad bitch energy, strong, confident vibes. I don't know. Like I said, I hate pinning people against each other or trying to use other people as like the metric.
I think you have to like say like
Sometimes you
how
do,
great
yeah.
they are.
Yeah, so it's hard.
That's kind of the unfortunate thing.
I just don't be wanting to like pull down another girl group or something. Be like, girl group, why does girl group A have 100 million views and they shitty?
No, I would just look at my like somebody's always gonna be better than somebody.
100%, yeah.
Or I mean, we know that fan base don't necessarily mean that you're better. It means you just have a bigger fan base. But like I like the way they don't force anything. Most groups, if they got 4 rappers, all 4 of these rappers is being squeezed on this track. just because of the production sample. Like, yo, we want to put you on this hot beat. We want to squeeze all of y'all on here. Like, sometimes it ain't got to be that. Yo, let me get the 2 hottest rappers, or let me get the leader, let me get the fireball, the young fireball, and we can throw them on the track. Like, just something that small is not forcing maybe other people on there when they don't need to be on there. Like,
and if anything too, you kind of help get some familiarity with the group, where you just be like, all right, well,
I know these
now I'm gonna know Jaren and Kokona for sure. Where you just like, oh, okay, cool, like, you know, like, oh shit, like Harvey and what's her face, oh, they on the track and shit, like, okay, cool. Since I seen Sis 3 times, like, I know you for sure now. Yeah, Maya, right? Yeah, so it's just like, yeah, this is like the 5th time we've had this conversation, maybe either separately or not, like with the Doja Jung joint, and I think somebody else when Treasure did the T5, and I was like, every time groups they have like, you know, 6 or 7 people or even up to 9 people do a 2-member joint or a 3-member joint.
That Doja Jung really helped.
Yeah,
because now it's just like, well, now I'm gonna know Do Young and Jae Young and Jung Woo every time I see y'all now, and your voices now.
There's only 7 more to go.
20 something, depending on
This is really a crazy amount to go.
Yeah, but does anybody else have anything that they want to add? Jump in the comments. Tell us exactly why you love XG. Probably because of the same reasons we have. Do us a favor. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Become a real redeemer today. For more content like this, jump on the Patreon. We literally going up this month for more XG content. They have a behind-the-scenes recording, I think, for Shooting Star. A couple live performances that I know are going to be blocked, so they got to be up on Patreon. We just going up on there. Tell us what your favorite XG song is. Give us some more information about the girls. God probably coming soon as well. We love y'all. We're going to holler at y'all. Peace.
Bye.
Y'all can look at Julio until this ends.
Yes.